Experiencing a no-signal message on your DirecTV box can be frustrating, but understanding the signal path and common causes will help you diagnose the problem quickly. The DirecTV signal follows a specific path from the broadcast center to your TV. Understanding this path helps identify where problems might occur. The signal travels from the broadcast center to satellites in space, then down to your satellite dish. From there, it goes through the LNB, possibly through a multi-switch, and finally to your receiver and TV. The most common causes of no-signal issues fall into four main categories: weather-related disruptions, equipment failures, dish misalignment, and signal obstruction. Start with the simplest solution, power cycling your receiver. Unplug it for 15 seconds, then reconnect. This resolves many temporary software glitches. Next, check all coaxial cable connections. Loose connections are a common cause of signal loss. Make sure all connections are tight and secure throughout the signal path. Verify that your TV is set to the correct input channel. This simple oversight accounts for many service calls that could be avoided. If you have multiple receivers, check whether the problem affects just one box or all of them. This helps determine if the issue is with individual equipment or the entire system. The LNB, or low noise block converter, is the most common point of hardware failure. Check its connections for looseness, corrosion, or physical damage. Dish misalignment can occur due to wind, ground settling, or physical impacts. Even small alignment changes can cause complete signal loss and typically require professional correction. These basic diagnostic steps resolve about 70% of no-signal issues. If these steps don't restore your signal, the problem likely requires professional attention or equipment replacement. When basic troubleshooting doesn't work, we need to dig deeper with intermediate diagnostics. The first step is checking your receiver's signal strength using the built-in signal meter. Access your signal meter by navigating to Menu, then Settings, then Satellite. This will show you the signal strength for each satellite your dish receives from. Look for signal strength above 70% on your primary satellites. If you see readings below this threshold or zero signal on multiple satellites, you've identified the problem area. Next, we need to test the coaxial cables that carry the signal from your dish to the receiver. Cable issues are responsible for about 25% of signal problems. Start by swapping coaxial cables between a working receiver and the one with no signal. If the problem moves with the cable, you found your culprit. Inspect cables for visible damage, water intrusion, or corrosion, like shown here. Corroded connections are a common cause of signal loss and need immediate replacement. Weather conditions are another major factor. Heavy snow, ice, or rain can block your satellite signal or damage equipment. Check your dish for snow or ice accumulation, which can completely block the satellite signal. Even a thin layer of ice can cause significant signal loss. For advanced troubleshooting, you'll need to physically inspect your satellite dish. Look for damage, obstructions, or loose mounting hardware. Inspect your dish for physical damage, tree growth that might block the signal path, or loose mounting that could affect alignment. Professional realignment may be needed if the dish has moved. The LNB, or low noise block converter, is the device at the end of your dish arm. LNB failures account for 35% of hardware-related signal problems. Check LNB connections for corrosion, water damage, or loose fittings. If other solutions haven't worked, LNB replacement is often the next step. If these advanced troubleshooting steps don't resolve the issue, professional service may be necessary. Here are the typical costs you can expect. Professional service calls typically cost between $99 and $150 for diagnosis and basic repairs. Dish realignment ranges from $100 to $200, while LNB replacement costs $75 to $125, including parts and labor. Remember that 70% of signal issues can be resolved through systematic troubleshooting. However, don't hesitate to call a professional if you're dealing with roof access, electrical components, or persistent problems that these steps haven't resolved.